What's up, my MS family? How you doing today? This is an updated video. Let's see, I had my surgery on Thursday, so Friday, Saturday. This is Monday, so this is going to be the 4th day after surgery on my hemorrhoids and my fissure being fixed. And I must say, I'm walking around pretty good today. I did get my butt pillow that's real soft and cushiony, so I can sit in the car. I haven't had any issues as far as like any real pain. Now, of course, I still have stitches. My case may be slightly different than some of you guys if you have had the surgery or if you're thinking about getting it. When it came to my hemorrhoid surgery, I didn't have 1 or 2 hemorrhoids. I had a whole bunch of them back there, which I'm not sure how that happened, but you know, it did. Now, the second thing is I had to have my fissure surgery, so both of them were done at the same time. So I have, I won't say a bunch of stitches, but it's enough for me to be a little irritated. Not like a rash or anything. You can just feel the prickly pokes on your backside there, but I make sure I keep everything well lubricated with the ointment that I was given to make sure, nothing too crazy happens. I'm still eating very light, so for breakfast I had my my soup, crackers, had some Gatorade. I haven't had much water. I went to the store to get some water but forgot. Nevertheless, I'm still gonna have to drink tap water. It is what it is. It's not as nasty down south as it was up north when you drink it out the tap, so it's doable. Bowel movements have been good. What I have noticed for me, and this, I don't know what I can attribute it to because my follow-up is not until next week, but when I do go to the bathroom, I kind of get this feeling of a pressure-like feeling, let me know that I do have to go. And what I've found is that when I try to go, it's not that I'm pushing really to go. It's like, the only way I can describe it is like my bowels have become a little lazy to where they're not contracting to push out, poop the way that it's supposed to. So since I've noticed that, what I'm going to do is start with my Miralax every night. And that should help me out, by going to the bathroom by the next day, because it does work fairly quickly and very well for me. Now, as far as pain, when I do go poop, number 2, whatever you want to call it, I don't feel any pain, which is a huge difference between before surgery versus now. Now, I do get a little a sting, kind of like if you put alcohol on a little cut, which I expect because I still have some stitches back there that are, trying to heal, and I'm moving around a little bit, so I'm quite sure that's making them a little raw. Also, what I found is that when I have to urinate, I guess I could say the same thing every so often, that I feel like my bladder has become a little lazy or a little lax. And I say that because, I can feel like I have the urge to go to the bathroom, but when I sit down, I don't go. And then I'll get up, I try again, then I don't go. And then on that third attempt, I go and I'm fine and I have no issue. And another thing, which happened once today, was that when I did have one of my few bowel movements today, when I urinated, I also pooped at the same time. Now, is that something that's going to continue? I don't know. I'm still on day 4, of my procedure taking place. So my muscles have to get back in line, and the rest of my organs with working in sync. So I'm not too worried as of yet. As far as, passing gas, I haven't had any issues with that. My only issue is because I don't know if I pass gas, then I may do something else. That's kind of one of my fears. So I make sure I'm on the toilet if I have to do that, just in case. I make sure I use my squirt bottle daily and throughout the day, to make sure I'm cleaning back there, because even though you do number 2, you don't want to be wiping with those stitches and utilizing any type of products with any type of chemicals or anything. So I haven't went back to using my all natural baby wipes yet, nor have I even attempted to use any type of Tux pads or anything like that, because they're not needed. So what I found is that using the squirt bottle cleans me real well. Because before the surgery, one of my issues was because I had the hemorrhoids, and I think I also had a skin tag or 2 as well. So I just had multiple things going on, is that I had to wipe like over 5+ times just to get clean. And now I'm finding that, I don't have that problem. So like I said, the squirt bottle will work just fine. As far as my appetite, it's not back to where it was before, which is fine. It's not like I can't stand to lose a few pounds anyway. So, I'm not too worried about that, because I wasn't on the thin side before. So, although I still need to maintain good nutrition. So I'm trying to make sure I eat things that are more on the healthy side, because for what time is it? I guess that would be, well, I woke up late, so what would have been my dinner was my lunch, and I had a salad, and I had a few drinks of sweet tea, not much, but just a few sips. And then when I go back in the house, I'm gonna fill my container up with some water and ice, and I'm gonna drink that. What else? But yeah, as far as the surgery, I haven't had any regrets so far. I can get up, I can walk with no pain. Again, like I said, I do tend to feel that pressure, but that pressure is only when I have to do number 2, and that kind of signals me that it's coming. And with that, sometimes it takes quite a few goes, because I don't want to push and strain. So if I sit and it doesn't come, if it doesn't flow naturally, I don't want to sit and strain. So I will get up, wait, try again until it maybe just moves down the bowel a little further, and that helps out a lot as well. And again, even with the like my first bowel movement, like I said, I strained that first time, but nothing happened, didn't bust any stitches, no bleeding. As far as bleeding today, it has been the same. I had maybe enough to go on a Q-tip, which wasn't a lot, which I'm thankful for. What I've also started doing as well is, because I put the ointment and everything on the back, and you know, I'm using my squirt bottle to clean, and I'm not cleaning the way I normally would. What I've done is I use panty liners. So I put one for the front and one that goes towards the back. They're connecting, and then that way, you know, a lot of time we as women, men as well, you know, when you sit down and get up, or if you're walking, you know, you get your little wedgie or whatever, that panty liner, this help catch any moisture, any ointment, so that it doesn't leave a greasy stain on your undies or on your clothes, you know, if you're out and about, so you don't have a mistake, or you get up and you don't know anything is back there. And I would, you know, highly recommend it for men too. I mean, it sounds weird, but I mean, hey, if you had hemorrhoid surgery, you have to have a fissure surgery, you know, we don't know if you're going to the store to get these products for your girlfriend or your wife. I would definitely recommend you go and get a thin panty liner or pad, and put you on. I know a lot of men don't like the tighty whities, but you know, some tight fitting underwear, and you know, line them where they're gonna be where your butt crack is, and that will absorb any type of moisture. If you may have any bleeding, it's going to also help absorb that as well, so that you don't get those accidents if you have to go out and about, because everybody's surgery does not take the same. So, you know, like I said, even though you're a man, I still would recommend you wear those, because it's going to help you out with absorbing the moisture. If there's an odor, it's going to help you out with that odor. And then also, it's going to help with, again, like I said, that ointment and stuff, because when it gets hot, it starts to melt and sweat as well. Another thing that I have done is I am no longer doing the sitz baths. And I have my reason for that. I have a chronic issue with UTIs. I have one now. The one prior to this was awful. So it's not going to be in my best interest to soak in a sitz bath with all the poop and everything that could be floating around in that water, and it's also hitting my vaginal area as well. So that's not going to be fun times for me, and it may not be a fun time for any female that are more susceptible to any type of infections. You know, we as women, we have to be very careful, you know, whether it's yeast infections, bacterial infections, UTIs, because we have that short urethra. I think that's right. I could be wrong, you know, whatever. So we have to be very careful on how we utilize these sitz baths as well. So I have opted out of using them. I'm no longer taking the muscle relaxers. I'm stopping those as of today. The only thing I will be using is going to be Aleve, Advil, if I need it. But I haven't had any pain, so I would assume I will not need it anymore, and hopefully nothing else will happen. Now, I haven't noticed, I haven't been paying attention because I was so much focused on everything else. Another thing that was happening with me is that when I eat, my stomach would bloat. This was before surgery, so this doesn't have anything to do with surgery. I don't know if the two are connected. I won't know until I go back to my gastro doctor. But when I eat, well, even if I don't eat, my stomach looks like I'm about, 7 to 8 months pregnant, and that's just not cool. So I'm going to see what he says. My acid reflux was real bad after surgery for that first night as well. But that kind of cleared itself up. I have an issue with that as well. So, that could be something else that's going on with my, is that My chapstick sure will. I am so sorry, guys. You know, that is also another thing that could be going on intestinally. Is that a word? That needs to be looked at by my gastro doctor. So my appointment again is next week on the 26th. So I will see what the results are and what else could be going on. And then as far as my MS, I have a appointment, I believe, on the 29th, because he has to go over all my MRIs, because they did find a spot here that they were concerned about. Don't know what it is yet. Not going to worry about it until, you know, they say what, you know. And I'm just going to say that, you know, I'm not going to fret about that part. But if anybody is considering this surgery, I must say my pros outweigh my cons. You know, I've had one nurse that tell me, oh, well, you know, I heard that this surgery is so painful and da-da-da-da-da and blah, blah, blah. It went in one ear and out the other, because my thing is, I don't want to know what you heard, because a lot of people hear a lot of things and that don't mean nothing. I need a testimonial from somebody who's actually had the surgery, who can tell me what their experience is, what they've been going through daily, like when the surgery occurred and thereafter. That helps me out. You know, what people heard don't help me. You know, shucks, I heard, you know, smoking can give you lung cancer. That's what I heard. I don't know that to be true. You know, I don't know anybody that, you know, thankfully, that got lung cancer, you know, from smoking. So I haven't had that testimony. I don't know anybody personally. No, you guys don't know me personally, but I'm on here sharing, you know, my experience. And what I'm going to do, if I can, I don't know how, is I can insert a picture of like how my stomach has just been bloated, for like no reason. And if I can insert those, I'll insert those right here, and I'm just pointing so I'll know just where I want to put the video. But yeah, I don't see why you shouldn't go for it. And again, if you have any questions, concerns, definitely, you know, leave them down below if I haven't went over it with you. But here I am again, day 4, and on day 4 I am telling you, I am feeling fabulous. You know, before, you know, I could barely go outside and walk with a dog. I was in pain. It was so much pressure. I couldn't go to the bathroom without severe pain, without the burning, the throbbing, the spasms, the blood, and the nausea and everything. And I went from, again, level 15 pain, and today I have 0 pain. So, hey, you know, you have to judge for yourself, you know, whether you want it done. But I would not, you know, let anyone scare you into not having it, because I promise you, if you are having extreme pain now, you know, worst case scenario, you have the surgery and you still have the same extreme pain, you know. So, I mean, why not take a shot at it? But I will update you guys on tomorrow, because there was nothing that was really you know, that was really bad that happened. Again, like I said, you know, everything is going smooth. And tomorrow, what I'm going to do, I might even do that a little later because it's cooler now, is I'm going to try to walk around half my little block here just to see how I feel, you know, because I do need to move a little more. And I will update you guys tomorrow on how that went and everything. But, you know, hey, I got in the car. I drove today on my pillow. I stayed in the car maybe a little over an hour, you know, driving. I didn't get out, but I will start venturing out tomorrow. That will be my new thing. So I'm excited, guys. I really am. And if you decide to do the surgery and you do a video, you could update me on it. I also, you know, update my upload my videos as well on my YouTube channel. And if you don't have the link, I can provide it on there, and then you can choose to subscribe or not. I really haven't been posting a whole lot because right now I've been up and down sick, you know, with a whole lot of MS stuff, and so I'm gonna do better with that as well. But guys, I recommend it. I really do. I really recommend it. I do. And I will continue to update you guys up until my my surgery, not my surgery, I'm sorry guys, up until my appointment date, when they give me my results to tell me what's going on. Because again, I'm having some other issues that are probably definitely not related to, you know, the hemorrhoid and fissure surgery. And I will let you guys know about that as well, because a lot of this stuff that I think I've been experiencing ties into, you know, my MS as well. So until tomorrow, I hope you guys stay blessed, stay cool if you're in a hot place, and I hope you have a good night. Bye.